Welcome to Dr. Mix. You guys all right? I decided to start showing you all of the keyboards that I've got in my studio because, you know, some of them I didn't give any joy to. Like this one, this piece I've used for a ton of years. In fact, why don't you let me know which synthesizer you want me to do next? Is it gonna be an analog synthesizer, a digital synthesizer, or maybe this? And if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you are so you don't miss out. This keyboard is the Nord Electro 2, which came out in 2002. The 2001 release was Nord Electro. This is basically the same thing, except maybe this has a little bit better software. But what's amazing about this keyboard is that it's only designed to do pianos, Rhodes, Wurlitzers, claves, and Hammond. That's pretty much it. It is very good at doing that. The thing that made me love it is small and portable, which at the time you didn't get too much of. This has a very slick backpack. I could literally put this on my back and go and play. So the keys themselves are slightly smaller than normal, but you know, it helps the size, so I don't mind too much, plus they're very playable. I mean, it's probably not the best keybed on the planet, but I got used to it and I played gigs on gigs on gigs. So let me go through some of the sounds now. These are all sounds that I have designed myself over the years. So it's very, very simple sounds, but very effective. Basically, when you are here on the piano section, you select the type of sound that you want, and you don't have much choice. You have this type of Rhodes, this type of electric grand, the acoustic grand, which, yeah, it's all right. Like, that's a little bit how it sounds. And then you have the electric piano too. And then you have the clav. But what made this synth particularly special is that it was designed for live, so you would have also all of these controls that really can change the sound dramatically, like the overdrive, for example. So this is the piano section, as you can see. Let me just go through a few presets that I've created, because with this effects section, you can actually store them into the sound itself. You have an equalizer section here. You have a great rotary speaker here, and you've got like sort of chorus, flange, phaser type of effects here, and modulation like tremolo, pan, and wah-wah, and things like that. So I'm gonna go through some of the presets that I have developed over time. It's cool, isn't it? Let's go with the next. mean, these sounds are probably not the best imitation of the real thing, but they're so playable, and trust me, I have used them on several records. Let me go to this A4, I remember, it's a Hammond. Okay, let me remove the split. I can remember this like the palm of my hand. So for example, now if I feel that it's a bit too bassy, I engage this and I remove a little bit of the bass. So when you're playing with a band, you don't clash with the bass player. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. And you can go fast with the rotary, or you can completely stop it. Then you release it, and it starts going. I mean, you have to imagine that for 2001, this technology in such a small package was pretty significant. I always struggled with Hammonds, but here you go. You know, you got like a simul Hammond where you can also pull drawbars. You just select the upper. Bit too loud. And then you get also vibrato here, like, you know, the internal vibrato. Let me remove the rotary speaker. So, you know, it's even naked like this. Surf time! But as soon as you turn the rotary on, do you know what I mean? It's like this, like super believable. You know, in a band context, you would never know. Let me play you like a Rhodes sound. See, I've added a little bit of pan modulation. It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it's like... Do you know what I mean? It's like super mellow. And I think the next one is a Rhodes as well. Yeah. To this, I added a little bit of phaser too. Let me show you. You also have a phaser 1, which is slightly less pronounced, but this one goes like that. And I remember, because it has a pretty limited range, for a piano especially, which I'm gonna play in a second, you use it by shifting octave constantly. And you know, some of the sounds go up full, you know, 3 octaves, some don't. But you know, this is perfect. All right, let me go to B4, which is my piano. mean, maybe it's not the most realistic piano on the planet, but you can tweak it. See, even polyphony is okay, isn't it? I think I've gone pretty much through all of it. Obviously, you've got the EQ section. The limit of this one is that it didn't have onboard reverb. So the reverb that you're hearing is like default reverb that I've got on the system. But the next models did have it, I think. Definitely the Nord stage has it. Nord is it's a staple. These guys have been making great synthesizers for a long time. This is not a sponsored video. Plus, they are red. That's gotta mean something, right? Well, listen, what I am going to do now is I'm going to play to you a track that I've done. I've recorded in 2008, I believe, and in 2009, and I've published in 2010. It's called I Believe in Miracles. This is one of my successes as Sunlight Square. This song is played in Latin circles and clubs all over the world for a long time. I've sold a lot of copies of this. And because the solo, the Hammond solo on that track was made with this very keyboard, today I'm going to play it for you. And I hope you enjoy it. Yes! Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I am super excited that you're here, and I just wish you a lot of love and a lot of happiness and a lot of inspiration playing synthesizers, playing music, and being yourself. And especially if you watch this video next.